Good morning, my earth signs. We have Virgo, we have Capricorn, we have Taurus. This is Sage Tarot from Urban Forest Tarot. And we're doing the readings for the month of July. As always, we're going to start with an oracle card to hear the energy for the month of July and what's been coming in. I love synchronicity. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is perfect for my earth signs. And it's the full moon in Taurus, okay? Talk about synchronicities. Okay, the first house is the house of interpersonal relationships. Let's see what that's all about. For those of you who are new to my channel, these are collective readings for your elemental sign. So we're doing earth signs. And when you might feel that some of the messages are for you and some are not. All I ask is that you keep an open mind and an open heart. What might not resonate for you during this reading, you might find that it does throughout the month, okay? So let's do interpersonal relationships, and we have the Hermit. Okay, my earth signs, which is interesting because the Hermit is also an earth sign, a Virgo. You're feeling like you need some solitude from those around you. You feel like this is a time that you want to be a little bit more introvert than you normally are. You're trying to find some time to just pull back, just kind of like center yourself, do some exploration, some analysis of maybe what's going on around you, and especially with people, okay? You're starting to look, what do I really need these certain associates in my life who I thought were my friends but really aren't? Is it time that I kind of move away from that? Perhaps you're at you belong to a social group or a club, and you might decide, is this still working for me? Maybe I've outgrown it. Maybe I need to move on, okay? Let's see what else comes up. Let's move on to your house of resources. This deals with financial, school, work, anything that's material, needs and gains. Okay. We have the Three of Swords. Okay. Unfortunately, when it comes to resources, July is going to be a challenging month for you. You're going to go through a little bit of suffering with that, okay? A little bit of hardship. There's going to be some struggles where it could be, you might not be able to pay your rent. It might be that the monies that you budgeted for the month, you're just falling short. Maybe you were expecting money and it didn't come true on time. It could be too that if you are working or you're in school or you're involved in some kind of business venture, that you're going to have a falling out with this person. There's going to be some hardship. I almost see like a stabbing in the back. Some colleague is going to stab you in the back, and it's really going to hurt you because you really cared about that person, you trusted that person, you had confidence in that person. So for them to do something to you, it's really going to hurt you emotionally, mentally, as well as financially, okay? I could see now why you want to move away from people. when you've been hurt like this, sometimes you just want to say, you know what, I'm pulling back. I'm going to isolate. I need to be away from people because I can't trust people. Let's look at your challenges. It's interesting because the next house is challenging. Unlike the card we just went through, I think all that hardship is kind of challenging in and of itself. Okay. The Eight of Wands. The challenge with why is the Eight of Wands a challenge? Well, it's a challenge because perhaps the information that you are waiting for isn't coming fast enough. It's a challenge because the messages that you've been hoping for, just aren't there. It's a challenge because you really want things to move further along. You know, you have your dreams. You need to put together a practical plan, and it seems though that it's not. Your dreams, your desire, your wants just aren't happening fast enough. I think part of it is when you've been hurt like this and you feel like isolating and being away people, you just want to move things along, you know, like your next opportunity, or you want your feelings to move. Like I want to get through this. I'm done with this. I'm over people. I just want to move. I want a new job. There's this, and that's the challenge. The challenge is that you want something to happen quickly now, and it's not happening fast enough for you, okay? Part of it is because you have these desires, but you need to create a more practical plan. You just can't wish them to happen, okay? You also have to put the work into it. What is your strengths in this month of July? What are your strengths? I feel for you, my earth signs. I really do. July is a little bit of a tough month for you. Your strength is the Two of Cups. Okay. How is that a strength? The strength in Two of Cups, especially in terms of this reading, is that overall people really like you and people really want to partner with you. That's the strength. You have a way about you that attracts people, that makes people comfortable to be around you and trust you. It's a strength because people like to engage with you, contract with you, work with you, okay? They feel safe in your presence, in your commitment, in your relationship. So that's your strength. Your strength is that. Now, how does this play into all of this? Okay, it plays into all of this because when things start moving forward for you, right, once this challenge passes and you're moving on to your next thing, it's going to happen easier for you. So, okay, let me give you a better example. You need a new job, okay? Once the possibility of a position opens up, you're going to get it, because when you interview for a job, people like you. You interview well, people like you, they want to work with you, they want you to be part of their company, okay? So that's why that's a strength. A new social group, right? Say somebody in your previous social group hurt you, you want to move forward, okay, because you don't want to be alone anymore, you don't want to be part of that group, you want something new, you want to move to the next thing. You're going to find the perfect group that And when you go there, you're going to feel at home, you're going to feel safe, you're going to feel loved. Okay? It's also a strength because you know that about you, about yourself. Deep down inside, you know that about yourself. And that's one of your strengths that gets you through challenges in life, that keeps you from getting depressed, is that you know that deep inside, you're a loving, caring person. Okay? And that you're a very generous person. Okay? So that's your strength. All right, let's look at your magical card for the month of July. And this is for my earth signs. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Let's see what your magical sign card is. Confidence. By earth, air, water, and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. By earth, air, water, and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. And we're going to say it one more time in threes. By earth, air, water, and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. Okay? And isn't that what I just said when I was talking about this card? About you know who you are? Okay? So, Spirit is telling you, be confident during this month. It's going to get you through those little bit of hard times. All right, Earth signs, be blessed, and we will see you in August. Bye.